Hey, everybody, here Ducks, and we'll be talking about the. I was going to say assassination. It's not out yet. Subtlety, sorry, and the fangs of the devourer. I'm not a pro at being a rogue, but again, with a little bit of help from Johnny133133 from Twitch, got me kind of in a spot where I really kind of like it so far. So here's an idea of what I think we should go for based on the gameplay I've had this far. Again, there's two ways you can go, and again, it just depends. I think if you want AOE earlier or later. If you want AOE earlier, you're going to be going this route. I'm not going to tell you what the talents are, but what you want is this talent right here, which every time you popped out of stealth from your shadow dance, it's going to pop and give you a 6.2k shadow damage to all targets within 8 yards. And then as you do that over and over and over again, it's going to kill your stuff. But again, you don't really have much AOE so far. It's more a single target spec. There is an option. Let me go back to that. Oh, not that one. There we go. I'm getting it back. There we go. So there is another AoE you can pick up in your spec, but I prefer the other one for leveling to it. It's Death from Above, which you also can see in the Outlaw spec as well. So I'm going this route instead, and I'm going to pick up this one here, which is called Fortune's Bite. Increases your chance of triggering shadow techniques by 10%. And shadow techniques is basically your two attacks have a chance to give you a combo point. So now you increase that by 30%, which is significant in my mind. The more combo points you get, the faster, the quicker you're going to kill stuff, because you don't hit necessarily hard, but you hit very often. The next one I would go with this guy here, which is called Embrace the Darkness. Passive. When you enter stealth, you gain a shield equal to your attack power. You have one heal, which is that vial again that we saw with the Outlaw class as well. They both have it. It's called Crimson Vial. Energy instant, 30-second cooldown. Unlike the Outlaw, it doesn't have something in the talent tree to buff that, so it stays the way it is. And again, this one is 30% of maximum health. I think actually that the Outlaw was higher than that. I think it was 45. So you get less, and on top of that, you don't get the buff. So either way, either that or the tooltip was actually increasing the talent was actually increasing that tooltip when I read it. Either way, you don't get the buff, so it stays at 30% at the very least. So at the most, sorry. So again, it does the job though. It is fine, and this would just basically allows you to take less damage. It allows you to kill silvers and stuff like that a little bit more easier than you would normally. So again, that's what I would pick. Next one, I would go this route. Obviously, I don't have a choice yet. Increases the damage dealt by your Shadow Strike by 10%. 3 ranks for 30%. Shadow Strike doesn't hit very much, so that's why it actually is increased like that. And you can only use it in stealth. You can also give it a 2-second stun added to it as well if you spec into it in your talent tree, which we'll go through later. Now after that, we have the choice between the Shuriken. Storm has a chance to trigger a second Shuriken, dealing 1.1k damage. It really doesn't deal that much of damage. The only thing is, it's really awesome to get some combo points, as it gives you 1 combo point per target that you hit with it. So sure, it doesn't hit much, but you get lots of combo points, so you can start like putting freaking eviscerates and stuff like that on all your targets and down them one at a time. But it's not so much something that you would use to like AoE crazy at 1k every time. It just take you forever. I would go this route though and pick this one right here. Demon's Kiss increases the damage of Knight's Blade by 5%, 3 ranks for 15%. And Knight's Blade is your one of your main finishers. A finishing move that infects the target with shadowy energy, dealing shadow damage over time and causing attacks against the target to reduce movement speed by 50% for 8 seconds. Lasts longer per combo point. And again, it just really a good start. Usually that's what I start with. My first finisher is usually that one I use. Then after that, I use normally I go into my shadow dance and then get another set and eviscerate. But again, everybody's going to have different ways they want to do it. But again, that's what I've been doing. This one, and then next one is this one here, which is called Finality. Passive, after using a kidney shot, a rupture. Don't worry about rupture. We don't have it right now currently. It's not an ability we have. So, kidney shot or eviscerate. Your next finisher of that type is empowered by the fangs and is more effective. So you'll do more damage. So again, trying to help out with as much damage as we can. And after that, we're going this route. And we pick up. Your openers have a chance to refund 5 energy, 3 ranks or 15. So it's nice little way to start without like basically completely get you out of energy. Like I said before, we can also go this route as well. At some point, we're going to want to go this route and pick up your crit chance of eviscerate, 3 ranks for 15% total, and then eventually go pick up that stuff here. Here I find some talents in the middle that are not necessarily, I don't know if I would want them, that's the thing. So after sprinting for 3 seconds without taking damage, you vanish. I don't know if I want that necessarily, you know. Again, I'm sure some PvPers would like that, but not necessarily me. And this is definitely something you would want eventually, which is your backstab, increased by 3%, 3 ranks for 9%. And then the last one is Akari's Soul. When using an opener, Akari's Soul appears for 4 seconds later and repeats that opener. The opener is not the strongest thing in the world either, so don't like think like, oh man, I'm gonna just like crush that target right off the bat with the first hit. It doesn't quite add up to that. There's no ambush. So anyways, so again, that's what I think. Again, remember, right? So if you want to get more AoE right away, I would probably go this route and then go that route afterwards. But if you don't care, you just want to go single target all the way, baby, then go this route, and you're just going to obliterate stuff single target instead of having what I believe is somewhat shitty AoE as we speak for that class. Again, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, make sure you thumbs it up, and also you can always watch me on Twitch, and I'm always on Twitter as well. So again, see you guys later.